Fast, iconic, and surprisingly well-balanced. This Fast and Furious 5-pack brings together 5 completely different vibes, from raw American muscle to sharp JDM attitude and modern Porsche precision. This week, we will explore every car from this 5-pack in detail. We start from the bottom of the pack with a burst of modern performance. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS, finished in this striking bright green that instantly catches the eye. This casting represents the 991 generation GT3 RS, a car developed with a clear purpose: track precision. Lightweight construction plays a huge role here, with elements like a magnesium roof and extensive use of carbon fiber to reduce weight and increase rigidity. The stance of the diecast reflects that philosophy perfectly. Low, wide, planted. The rear wing, the aggressive front splitter, and those large wheels all work together to communicate speed even when the car is standing still. In this 5-pack, the Porsche feels like the most technical car. Less about raw power, more about control, balance, and precision. It's the kind of model that brings a modern racing DNA into a lineup mostly built on muscle and street culture. Moving one level up, we shift from track precision to pure street culture with the Nissan Sylvia S13, finished here in a bright yellow that gives it a strong visual identity. The real S13, produced between 1988 and 1994, became one of the most iconic platforms in Japanese car culture, especially in drifting. Its lightweight chassis, rear-wheel drive layout, and balanced handling made it a favorite among enthusiasts. This diecast captures that compact, agile character really well. The proportions are tight, the lines are clean, and the silhouette is instantly recognizable, especially in this coupe version with fixed headlights. Compared to the other cars in the pack, the Sylvia feels lighter, more playful. It's not about brute force, it's about control, angle, and flow. And in a Fast and Furious themed set, it represents that tuner spirit perfectly. Right above, we find one of the most unexpected pieces in the pack, the 1966 Chevrolet Impala, presented here in this soft lavender finish that immediately sets it apart. The real Impala of the mid-60s was all about presence. Long body, wide stance, and a strong road presence that made it one of the best-selling full-size cars of its time, with hundreds of thousands of units produced. This Hot Wheels version leans into that identity, keeping the proportions long and low, The smooth lines, the extended rear section, and the overall silhouette give it a completely different rhythm compared to the more aggressive cars in the set. In the Fast and Furious universe, this casting is linked to the Impala seen in Fast X, adding a cinematic layer to its character. Here, it acts almost like a cruiser, calm, confident, and very distinctive. Next up, we hit pure aggression with the '70 Dodge Charger RT, finished in black and equipped with a massive blower engine breaking through the hood. This is not a subtle car, and it never was. The real 1970 Charger RT is one of the most iconic American muscle cars ever built, known for its powerful V8 engines and unmistakable presence. The Hot Wheels casting takes that identity and pushes it even further. The exposed engine, the dark color, and the stance give it a very cinematic look, almost like it's ready for a street race or a high-speed chase. In this pack, the Charger is easily the most intimidating piece. It represents raw power, dominance, and that classic Fast and Furious energy where everything feels a bit louder, a bit faster, and a bit more dangerous. At the top of the pack, we close with a more classic and refined muscle car, the '68 Plymouth Barracuda Formula S, finished in this deep metallic green. The real Formula S package was introduced to enhance performance, and by 1968, it featured the 3 40 cubic inch V8, delivering strong power in a relatively compact muscle car platform. This diecast reflects that balance really well. Compared to the Charger, it feels cleaner, more controlled. The lines are smoother, the stance is solid but not exaggerated, and the overall look is more factory-oriented. In the context of this 5-pack, the Barracuda acts as a bridge between old-school muscle and the rest of the lineup. It's less about drama, more about heritage, and that gives it a very strong collector appeal.